So I've just come in from getting stuff from the van and I can't seem to find Dr. Electric, aka Dean. So I brought all this in and I've looked pretty much everywhere in here and I cannot find him. And I've looked, but I found him. You're right, Dean.
What? Turn the camera off, mate. It's too hot, mate. Can we go home? What temperature is it?
It is currently 28 degrees.
28 degrees. What time is it? Half 10 in the morning. It's going to get up to about 40 degrees today, they say, and we're stuck indoors. Oh my God. Anyway, happy Monday. Happy Monday. We did try and film last week, but because of the massive heat, the camera kept on cutting out, didn't it, Kieran? Yeah. It just kept cutting out.
All day.
Yeah, and we're all having this problem. I was with Delroy yesterday. Delroy Spark from Eastway Electrical. Hi Delroy. I know you watched the videos. And we had same camera problems. It just kept cutting out. It's a nightmare because of the heat, overheating. So if suddenly we cut off, then you know why, and we'll just try and pick it up where we can. So we are. What day is it?
Monday.
It's not Monday, is it? What day is it?
It's Monday.
Monday Fun Day. We said this last week, but it didn't work. The video didn't come out. Anyway, last week was a lot of fun, wasn't it? No.
Rewires.
Kitchen rewire. Well, we are back at this Cheyne Walk. You can see this is all the trunking we done. We only got halfway through it. There's a little bit I need to get up there, but we can sort it out. What they've done now is they've put steel backing. They put things in my way. Steel backing on it. Underneath the trunking. So you can see that's about I don't know, 90 mil off, I suppose. Steel backing, and this is going to be like a furnace or something like that. I don't know. I don't understand cooking. So we lost the 2 sockets we had there, and we've got 4 sockets coming out there. All need to be made off. So yeah, and this just needs kept up that. Might put another socket in there, but I'm waiting for the customers to get back to me. Got these 3 sockets and a full socket in there, and we need to go through the wall and pick up for these 2 sockets here and here. I might put them on their own circuit because that is 2.5 mil, and what we've got out there is 4 mil, protected by a 32 amp protected by a 32 amp RCBA. So I want to put them on the 20 amp possibly. So mate, we do have aircon today, but it's in the next room, so we're waiting for that to come through. It's going to be nice and cool. Right, so we've been having camera problems, so apologies if it's just a bit bitty on this one, but we'll see how we get on. So we've got these 4 2-game metal clad sockets going on in here. So this is how we're doing it, right? This is your first one, and this is what they will look like at the start, and that's movable. Apologies, that's movable. So what we're doing first is we're putting a thread on it, 20 mil thread. We're putting this pipe clamp, I don't know what we're doing, solid down back into the wall. So we'll put a bit of thread on, with about that much coming out at the end, and then we'll put a metal coupler on, a 20 mil coupler, and then what we do is we put a bush and into the back of a metal clad socket, and then that's free and easy. Put it on there, put a couple of screws in there, you're good to go, and that's your where the cable's going to come out. We're using 4 mil cable on this. It's going to be a 4 mil 32 amp. So if you use 4 mil, you can have it as a 32 amp rated radial circuit. Lunchtime. We've been working so hard. We haven't really, because we had to mess about this morning. So, where you got for lunch, Kieran?
Roast chicken and bacon. Meal deal.
I have, and it's going to upset some people, including my wife, but I don't care. I don't care about my wife, but I do, but I don't. I'm having ham bagels. My wife said, how can you do that? Because she likes to think she's Jewish, but she pick and chooses when she is and not. I come from a Jewish background, but I'm not Jewish, so here goes. Lovely. Lovely. See you in a minute. We're ready to wire up. Kieran's kindly hoovered all the inside of the trunk in, made sure there's no shards of metal in there and that. So we're going to run into the cable now. So what type of circuit is this? Can you remember what we was going to do? Do you know what type of circuits are there first?
Oh,
Kieran?
it's a hard question.
Not really.
It is. I can't name them all. I know roughly what they are, but I can't name them. One's a type of loop.
What's another word for a loop?
Oh, I remember this. I tried to remember it. I can't remember.
What do you put on your finger? That's a loop.
Ring.
A ring!
Ring.
Well done. What's the other type of circuit? You won't get this, I don't think.
I won't get this one wrong.
The other type of circuit is called a radial. This circuit here we're installing is going to be a radial. Why is it a radial?
I do not know.
Because it goes from the consumer unit out and doesn't return. Okay, so it just goes out. Alright? You'll learn about the advantages and disadvantages in college, but I will teach you as we go along. Right, you want to hold that. So we're installing a radial. There's different types of radial for sockets that you can have. In standard terms, we know that there's loads of different radials you can do. But for standard sockets, you've got 20 amp radial, which you do in 2.5mm cable. Or you can get a 32 amp radial, but you need to do it in 4mm. That's what we're doing. We've got a 4mm cable here. Because it's a kitchen circuit, we want to give it as much capacity as we can. So 32 amp be perfect. So what we're doing is, if you look at all these sockets here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sockets there. They're all going to be on a 32 amp radial. The 32 amp, I know it's just 5 sockets, but 32 amp is to protect the cable. The cable's rated at, cable's 4mm. I can't remember what the rating of 4mm is, but someone will tell you. Something like 28 amps or something, I don't know. I can't remember, and it's too hot to go through all the regs. Anyway, this is how we do a radial. So we're going to come from a consumer unit to each socket, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish off this one. So we tape our conductors together. What conductors have we got here? What's the brown one, Kieran?
Line.
Line. What's the blue one, Kieran?
Neutral.
Neutral. What is the green and what?
CBC.
And what is the percentage of green and yellow?
Oh, is it 70-30?
70-30. He's good, isn't he? This is a tester for you. If you're doing a ring circuit, if you're doing a ring, what is the brown cable known as?
Line.
No.
No.
You remember we had numbers and that?
Oh,
Can you remember?
Numbers and stuff. Yeah, I can't remember.
That's known as R1.
It's R2.
What's R2?
Is it neutral or is it CBC? I can't remember.
So
I honestly can't remember.
R1 is where the main line current goes. So R2 is like a backup, if you like. It's there to trip the MCB or RCD or whatever you got. It's there as a fault current, so it carries a fault current in normal conditions. And neutral is another line conductor, that's known as RN in a ring final circuit. Okay?
Cool.
You remember that, yeah?
Good try, thing.
Right, so we tried all 3 conductors, it didn't go through, so what we're going to do is use like a draw wire with a blue conductor, which is called Kieran.
The wire?
Yeah.
Neutral.
Neutral. So we're going to just bend it over and just feed it all the way through. We're going to use this to draw the rest of the cables through. Why do we wear gloves when we're working with metal, Kieran?
cut yourself on the metal.
Yeah.
That's too sharp.
Really sharp, isn't it? PPE. Important, isn't it? What's the regulation for PPE, Kieran?
Oh, there's multiple that come under it.
Name.
But the main one is the PPE.
Mm-hmm. There is a regulation for PPE. What do you think the regulation for PPE is called?
I know what PPE stands for. I don't know what the regulation for it is. I probably do, but I just forgot.
Just called PPE regulations.
Oh, well that's
There you go. Coming down now. Can you feel it? It's coming down. It's coming down. It's on the edge. Stuck on the edge.
put it back a bit. Still a bit. Oh, too much.
And make sure you get a good bit of tape over the edge, because that's where you'll get stuck. That'll do. Right, now we should be able, should just be able to pull that straight through, and it should come straight through. In theory, putting through on the other side. Ooh. Now that socket was fitted, but somebody has kindly unfitted it for us. And I'm feeding it in. Okay, wait, stop. Stop. Go. Carry on. Stop. Carry on. Pull it. Just feeding it through this side. Surely it's there. There we go! That'll do ya. Perfect. It's annoying, isn't it? That was stuck nicely there. Yep. And then the other end of this is going to go to the first socket. It's a bit back to front bit on this one because we needed the draw wire. And I know you can get draw wires, and I've got one, but I think it's in storage. Forgot to get it. That should pull through enough cable that you need. There. Down. Now what we do, same thing, we'll do it this side. There we go. Happy days. It's enough for output. Now we feed that all back in. We've got more than enough there. And that's what we need to do. Socket to socket. So next one, from that one to that one to that one, and so on. We have cracked on. Got all the drops done for all the cables done. Conduit, blah blah, drop, 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 drop. All them route ready to be terminated. We'll terminate them tomorrow. Oh, can you see me? Hi guys. So that's what up there. There is a, you will see, there's a bit of cable there because they did want a socket on the other side, but they've changed their mind, so I've left the cable up there. So in case they change their mind again in the future, it's always there to be connected. Oh, all we've got to do tomorrow is finish off that. It's a really awkward up gradient. It's probably hard to see from there, but it goes up at a bit of an angle. Got to try and manufacture some sort of bend there, but I'll leave that for tomorrow. When I've got my fresh head on. And then what we've got to do is trunking's around there, so when it's come around here, then what we're going to do, we're going to put some 50mm plastic trunking around the consumer unit, and then they want a meter about here, so you can see how many kilowatts they're using, so you can charge the customer. The 16mm SWA straight up, clipped with metal, what do you call them? Somehow, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it needs to come down to here, this point. On the other side of this is where we've got a cable, and they want an isolator there similar to that, so that they can cut it in the event of emergency, and then they don't have to go into the kitchen to cut the power. This is what they've asked for. So that's it really. We'll do all that tomorrow. We will see you in the morning from a very hot and sweaty Cheyne Walk. Luckily we've had the aircon on and the door's been open, so it would have been not too bad. Kieran, you done that yet?
What's that? Table's in. Table's there. Just got to bring this in.
What's that you got in your hand, left hand?
Left hand, conduit.
Yeah. What's it called? Tester, last time.
It's metal conduit, isn't it?
Metal conduit, it's not metal conduit. What's it called? Galvanised.
Galvanised.
Galvanised, yes, that's the right answer. Where did you guess that from? Well done.
Why is it called galvanised?
Because galvanised. That's why. So we're pretty much done. Just had news today. Kieran's got to have an exam on Wednesday, ain't you?
Yeah.
When Kieran's got to have his BKSB exam for his English to see if he's smart enough to be an electrician. Because you have to be really smart to be an electrician. You do. And you might just not cut it, Kieran. It's under pressure. No, he'll be alright. I'm sure he'll be alright. I'm going to send loads of links tonight. So if he fails it, on his head be it. And then next time he says, we'll have a new apprentice. Yay! Right, we're done for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, Kieran.
Hi.
Hi, guys. It is Monday morning, isn't it?
No.
Feels like it. What day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I don't know what Tuesday is, but anyway. Right, so we're back here. A rubbish night's sleep last night. It was mega hot. 36 degrees, they said on the news, didn't they? Oh. 36 degrees last night, at night.
26.
Ooh, sweating. 26. Feels the same as 36. It was hot. Right, so nearly done here. Only a couple of things to do. Going to be terminating these galvanised, no, not galvanised, they're metal clad sockets. So tired. And Kieran's not done sockets before, so I'm going to teach him. No, I'm going to learn him how to terminate back boxes. Actually, Kieran, do you know what this means?
What?
This is Learn of the Day.
Learn of the Day with Dr. Electric.
Let's see how good your memory is. What's the two types of circuits we install?
Two types of circuits we install, ring circuit and... Oh my god!
I can hear the clog, yeah.
The clogs.
Clog's ticking. What is it? Come on. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I told you yesterday about 10 times.
It doesn't move back to the consumer unit. I can't remember what it's called.
Okay, it's radial.
That one.
Oh my god, learn that. You need to learn that. Innit? We're installing 4. I'm not even going to go over what we're installing. I've said it so many times. So what we're installing here, what's this circuit?
Radial.
Radial, well done! What's the accessory that we're terminating? This.
That's back box. Well, it's a
But the whole thing enclosed with the front, what's it called?
socket.
It's called a socket, but what's it called? There's another name for it.
Is there?
Well, there's a different name for this type of socket. I just said it 2 seconds ago.
You did, and I can't remember what you said.
You have to remember, metal clad socket, because it's metal. fully metal, for industrial, for commercial, that sort of thing, really good. We are installing detail. I didn't get these, the customer did. First thing we do is back out all your screws. I need also, for this socket, I'm not sure whether you paid attention last time, but we need to have a length of, what's this yellow and green one called?
CPC.
CPC, what does CPC stand for?
Circuit protective conductor.
Well done. In a ring final circuit, what is CPC known as well?
Oh, I can't remember.
R2, well done. Right, so how we terminate with this, you've never done these before. These are the 5-in-1s are they? I can't remember what they're called. They're usually for 2.5 mil. This CPC is a 2.5 mil. We've got 2.5 mil with 4 mil. I'm aware you can probably get away with 1.5 mil, but I went with 2.5. This is for our back box. We need to earth our back box. So we put them in there. We tighten them up. Get it in. That's in there. Now that becomes a conductor, same as the rest of them. Get them all to about the same length. And all we do is cut them off. These are 4 mil, so these are only usually meant for 2.5 mil, but you can still cut 4 mil with it. Just don't go crazy down with them. Just cut down sort of until you feel the insulation go, then pull it off. Oh God, I can't get it off. Sorry about that. So now we look at our back box, and now we look at our socket face, I suppose you call it. Put one into the CPC terminal on the left. Thank you to someone, I can't remember who it was, made a comment on our YouTube channel to say it's safer to connect the earths first, or CPCs first, but the circuit's not energized. It's not even got a consumer unit on it yet. So yeah, I suppose you're right if you're replacing an accessory, but for what we're doing now, there's no order really. Yeah, good. I like the thinking though. Neutrals in. You can get 4 mils in. It's just a little bit tighter. Put them in, and we try and pull them out. Okay, give them a tug test. If they come out, sometimes they do. Then we need to re-terminate them. So put your copper in. Oh my God, 4 mils can be such a nightmare sometimes. These are stranded, so it's you're less likely to have them coming out. Tighten up as much as you can, not crazy tight, but just plenty. You want to make sure that they're in there tight enough. Try and put it out, it's not coming out. All of them are in nicely, and you fold over the cables. What you want to be careful of when you're putting the cables back in is that you don't put the cables behind the lug there. So if you screw that in, if you think about it, that's going to bite away at the insulation, and it could create a short. So try and get them in where it's not going to be touching that. Put it in, okay, and then take it out, see if any of these conductors will come out. No, they're all okay, so we're good to go. We know. Now we can put the front on. And that is it, really. And what we do as well is we leave a little signature. So if you look at them, if you look at the screws, I've said this on my channel before, but some of you haven't seen it. The screws are like, left hand one's like that, and the right hand one is like that. So we know if there's any problems, we come back and them screws not in that place, somebody's touched it. And then it becomes not our responsibility sort of thing. So we know someone's touched it. Detail. I would normally use Knightsbridge, but custom supplied, so can't really do a lot. Right, they're all yours to do. So you've got 1, 2, 3, plus all them over there. You've got plenty to keep you going.
So
that's fine.
that's the same.
That's fine. Yeah, so do it probably in 2 lots or 1. Oh, lovely. That's too short.
Don't say that.
Joke Tuesday. Come on, it's Joke Tuesday. Tell us a joke, Kieran.
I don't know.
Make it not sexist, not racist, not anythingist. We get YouTube police onto us.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
How many apprentices did it take to change a socket?
Hopefully 1.
You need a little bit more than that.
How did you do that so easily?
Because I am the best. Just until you feel it bite through the insulation.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Why would it come off?
I think you're squeezing it too hard. That's what you want. You don't want to be cutting through the copper, which is 4mm for a reason. You don't want to cut a couple of strands off and make it to 3mm. This PVC coating is called insulation. It's also what we class as basic insulation. So it's the first type of insulation on the copper.
It's really annoying when you can't just close it and go.
And you shouldn't be able to touch basic insulation. So basic installations should be covered at all times. Aside from CPC and earth cables, earth bonding cables, that's what I was trying to say, earth bonding cables. There you go. Nearly there. Only another 10 more sockets to go. If you was doing a whole block of flat tree wire, one of the first things I've done was a block of flat tree wire with another company, and this is what I was doing.
It's hours of this.
Yeah, just non-stop. Second fixing.
Oh, come on.
That's it. Just don't squeeze it. Squeeze the pliers too much. If you squeeze the pliers too much and you cut one of the strands off, you're rewiring this, not me. So, how much revising did you do last night? Loads, I hope.
What, for the English?
Yes.
Not a lot actually, because I didn't get any
good.
sent my way.
Not good. Sorry, what?
I didn't get any email or anything from you.
Do you need other people to tell you what to do?
No, I just thought you said you were going to send. Well, I did some. I didn't do a lot, but because obviously I didn't know where to go to.
I couldn't find a BKSB simulator.
Ah, okay.
But there are plenty of videos on YouTube to revise.
How much?
That'll do. And you? You're squeezing them too much. You got me.
No, I'm telling you. I'm loosening it.
There you go. Is it hot enough for you today, Kieran?
It's too hot.
Too hot, too hot, too hot, baby.
It's not a nice hot either. That's not enough.
That'll be alright. What's the accessory called that we're fitting? No, please don't tell me you've forgotten it already. Right, I'm going to slap you every time. No, I won't. Not allowed to nowadays. There might just be something fall on your head accidentally.
Just magically hit my head.
Yeah. Oh, you've done it too much, haven't you?
I may have. Didn't know you could.
Yeah. Just look inside and you can see when it opens up. So what are you doing at the weekend?
I had a barbecue.
Barbecue. Why didn't you invite me?
Because you telling me I was coming in today, yesterday.
Let's think of an excuse. Quickly. No. I went to see Delroy the Spark. Delroy the Spark from Eastbourne Electrical. Done a video of him. That's to come out soon on his channel. Keep an eye out for that. Be interesting. It was so hot in his van. And then we went out for a bite to eat afterwards, which was nice. Just what I done on Sunday. Good.
I'm guessing Saturday was hot up.
I remember, what did those, I had a barbecue with my last apprentice, Adam. He's doing well, he's doing good. And we're going to have a little catch up. We're going to Peterborough. If anyone's going to Peterborough to see the Ibiza Orchestra, we'll be there. And that is on the 30th of July. Can't see anything. There we go. Lovely. What type of circuit are you installing there, Kieran?
Radio.
Radio! Yes! See how that trips off the tongue. And why are you doing that, Kieran? What are you doing and why are you doing it?
Well, currently I'm putting a socket in.
So why did you just do what you just done? What did you do?
What do you mean?
What have you done with your fingers? What did you do?
Oh, I was pull testing to make sure they didn't come out.
Good.
To make sure they're actually in correctly.
Yep. Just need to fold them. Give it a little kink, get a little kink in it. That's it, I'll do it. Good. Just folds them, that makes them go in easier, more springy. Careful with these, you can get them stuck at the bottom. These sockets. Okay, yeah, that's on lovely. Easiest way is to get a screwdriver in it and just stab it. There you go. That's the way you do it. That's how we all do it. we're going to have to do this filming in little chunks because the GoPro is overheating in this heat. I don't mean to worry you, Kieran, but the restaurant opens in a month.
You what?
Don't mean to worry you, but the restaurant opens in a month.
Oh, funny, very funny.
Nah, you're doing it right. Do it right first time, and that's it. You'll be good. Good to go. Is that cable sticking out? There's cable stuck in the bottom there. It's just this really awkward. Yeah, that'll be fine. What are you doing now?
Putting it so they're both like that.
Yep.
So we know if somebody else has gone into them.
Perfect. Right. I'll leave you to get on with it. I need to put this GoPro down because it's overheating. You join us as we're on the hunt for the lowly apprentice. Skiving as usual. Oh, found him. You've been skiving. Looked for you everywhere. Done well today. Doing well. No, he's a good lad. And you don't skive, do you?
What's that?
You don't skive, do you?
Hey, nodding. Who else is not?
No, he's doing right. He's cracked on, which is good. Yeah, we've done them. You didn't do that one!
You said not to. We still got to put that wire into there.
Yeah, clever boy, isn't you? So, I've done. I've made up a angled bit of. It's not the best. It's not the best. I am not Mikey from Residual Current, but it's pretty much there. You see what we had to work with. We came along top there, and the little rise there. Well, I've done it right, to be honest. I think that's all right. And drop down and follow all the way round, and then there. Now what's left to do is join this up. I've got a feeling we've got no more external corners, which we need one more. Isn't that always right? We need one more, and we don't ever need. These come all the way from Bedford. So yeah, the idea is spring it round there and put a consumer unit round here somewhere. Single phase. So what are you gonna do now?
Alright.
It's really hot today. We just had a little extended break because it is sweating.
It's only just cooled down here.
Yeah, it's alright in here because we've got the aircon on in the other room. Have we got any external bends? Oh, that's an internal bend. We haven't got any external bends. And that always the way. You need one more external bend and we ain't got it. And the thing is, I don't want to make one up for that area because it's going to look rubbish. That's going to be on show. Let me go to, should we go on a ride to DTR? Let's go on a ride to DTR. See what they've got. External bend and an end cap. Next job on the agenda is to, so when we cut the power, the consumer unit was rubbish and it didn't have anything labelled up. We need to get power to these sockets because these were on the old system. So we cut the power, so we're going to run it from our trunking, but on a different circuit, because I said these were in 2.5 and that's in 4mm. We're on a different circuit. We want to come out here somewhere around there, along and go into that. So whisker box along in high tough 2.5mm and straight into the top of that metal closed socket and pick up that circuit. So what we've done is we've drilled hole in our trunking just there. Just need to drill a hole with the STS and go from there. So, Kieran, if you want to get up there.
Well, I do it.
Oh, you don't? I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine.
That's alright, I thought you were doing it. I can do it.
Okay, you do it. You can do it. I trust him. So what you want to do, when you drill in like this, you want to go straight forward first. So, what are you doing?
Put down some now.
Getting PPE. Clever boy.
Wherever that's gone.
What does PPE stand for?
Personal protective equipment.
What's the regulations for the PPE?
Something like PPE regulations.
Yes. Yes. So when you drill in like this and you want to go up at an angle, you don't go straight up at an angle because you'll like lose the tip somewhere. What you do is you go straight.
Okay.
So you go, if I grab that, so you're going to go straight like that, and then once you're into the wall, you tilt it up, and then you go at whatever angle you want. Alright?
Okay.
So go straight in initially. Yeah. Then up. Kieran.
Yes.
That's a big one. That's it. A little bit straighter. Straight as you can get it. That's fine. Go for it. Oh. Now you twist it. Now you turn it, yeah? So tilt it right down as much as you can. As much as you can. Okay, go for that. Try and keep it off the metal. Right?
Yeah.
Go for it. Kieran, what have you done? Oh. Come and have a look at the mess. Go on, take it out. Take it out. Oh no. What are you going to do? What have you done? That's fine. That's fine. You always get blown out. So, we need to get power there, so we haven't got much choice. So, the next job that Kieran's doing is he's putting up this, well, he's connecting up this tiny little radial circuit, just 2 sockets, and it's coming in there. It's going to be run through the trunk in 2.5 because I only need 2.5mm cable, and I'm not using 4mm. It's a waste of money. Right, Kieran, that's the hole I want you to drill for your cleats. Yeah. Okay. If you look at the ones above, every other one, you might not be able to pick that up on camera, every other one is all round band. Why do you think that is, Kieran? I'm not trying to catch you out. This is
no idea.
Another lesson. Okay. Let's think. Imagine this place was on fire. What would happen to them cleats?
And mount.
And then what would happen to the cable? Fall. And then, imagine you've got people in here, possibly, you might have staff in here, and the place has been on fire, who knows. And then someone's got to come in to rescue them, haven't they?
Yeah, so they have to walk past, the cable will be dangling down and be in the way.
So,
if a cable would break and be live, so you put them in, so if it was to cause a fire, they would melt and they wouldn't.
I've not even taught this lesson, he's worked it out. Yeah, it's called, what we call it in the electrical industry is premature collapse in the event of fire. And any cables now, it used to be on fire exits and that, but now it's any cables like this, whereas above you have to clip. You have to put some form of metal clip or something so it doesn't fall. So that's what we're going to do. Every other clip is going to be all round band. I know you can get leading clips, I've just not got them. But we're going to do that. Luckily we had enough, just enough NYY to run it from there to there. So what we need to do, start here. That's easy to get parallel with. Straight up and then clips all the way along. Try and match the ones that you've got above so it looks half decent. Okay?
Cool.
We are sweating, we're having an early finish. What time is it? 3 o'clock, because we have been cracking on in the steaming hot weather. All we got to do is connect it up really, connect it up, test it, and that's it really. Put the covers on. Job for tomorrow, Kieran. Covers on. Most of them were already cut, weren't they? Just a couple of others might need cutting. That's about it really. Covers on. Yeah. Yeah. So we've done alright really. What you've been doing today? Let's have a look at what Kieran's been doing. Whisker box there, yeah, good. Yeah, good, yeah. That's right. Lovely. And top of that.
See the temperature first.
Yeah, what's the temperature? Let's have a look. Temperature on the thermostat. You can't even see me, I know. You don't see me. What is the temperature? What is temperature? Can't even see it.
It goes off the reading.
Oh, right, okay. So we're inside. It looks like about, I don't know if you see that, it looks like about 28, yeah. No, it's probably 28, 30. That's what we've been working in today. Oh! Oh! Good thing is we're in a kitchen, so we're putting water in the fridge. Ice cold water, that's so nice. Right, so we're done for this one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Kieran.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Hello, beautiful people. It is now Wednesday, and we are still here. Last day of the job today. Is it Wednesday, Kieran? 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 He's nowhere. He's got his college BKSB exam. It's like an entrance exam. Gone for the Starbucks latte this morning. Yeah, he's got his BKSB exam, his English exam. It's one of the entrance exams that you do when you're going into college. Any course, I think, does it, just to give you a standard of where you're at, because you need to have a good understanding of English and maths before you start the course. Hopefully he's going to pass it, otherwise he'll be gone, because I won't be able to take him on. He won't be able to do the apprenticeship. Right, so carrying on. Nearly there. Just got to wire it in. Main job today is putting up the consumer unit and testing it. That'd be good for when Kieran comes back. It shouldn't be too long, and I'll show him how it goes. Right, trunking's all done. Thank God. I've had to manufacture an end cap on the end there because we can't get any end caps from anywhere. Trunking done, so the idea is the consumer unit's going to go under here with some 50mm trunking. I'll show you what it's going to look like in a minute. Let's go and cut that now. So we've gone for the fuse box. I think it's a 20 way fuse box we've got here with SPD. As always, we fit them. Not going for AFDDs yet, even though it's a HMO. It's been designed and installed to the Amendment 1 regulations, so we're okay for now. So what we're going to do, trunk around the top and bottom on all four sides, just so we've got some sort of entry into the consumer unit. So he's back. Where you been skiving?
I've been doing exams.
Skiving this morning, did you pass?
Didn't pass.
Biden? No, he's all right. He's going to do some other bits and pieces, but yeah. You having a good day, yeah? So far?
No.
What did you do?
It was
Kieran?
alright until it dropped.
He dropped the trunking lid right down the back here. Look, let's see. It's down there. That's the trunking lid. So now we've got to try and get it, and we need it. Say hi, Pete. Say hello.
Hello.
This is worldwide.
No wonder it takes you so long to work out. You've been messing around all the time.
I'm not messing around. It's Kieran. Got that. Yeah, that's me. Gone. Right, so very quickly, because we're in a rush. Here it is, 5:20. We've done this, connected up that. That's coming from the circuit outside. Blah blah, all done. All nice and tidy. Sockets all ready to go. Socket's ready to go, socket there, ready to go. Trunking all on top, just got a little bit to do, a little bit up there, and this tricky little bit here needs to cut out some trunking. We ran out of time, so that's why. This is going to be the isolator for it. It's all dead. It's not even connected at the other end or anything. So we need to connect it up to the main DB, but we could do it tonight, but you'd be rushing. You don't want to rush it, so as I said, we'll put it in the next half day. That's the main trunking coming round into a fuse box board. Ooh, look how neat that is. We're going to have a meter down here so they can tell how many kilowatts they're using and whatever. That's it really. Right, we're going bye because we're in a rush. We're going to go home. Bye, Kieran.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Like,
comment,
share,
subscribe.
prescribe.